We literally can have things right in front of us, but we will not see them for what they are because our minds won't let us. Hi, I'm Boyd. Thanks for watching The Freedom Habit. Normally, I just talk right off the top of my head, but I wrote this out earlier today, and I feel like this really explains why we keep feeling stuck or reliving the same thing, and it seems like nothing's happening and nothing's changing in our lives when we're really trying to bring in more money, a new relationship, or whatever it might be. So let me start. We experience the world through the filter of our beliefs, a part of the brain called the reticular activating system, which is the RAS. It helps with the process of filtering everything out that we experience and that we notice. It acts like a spotlight, drawing our attention to what we believe is important and what aligns with our expectations. So, if we're expecting things to go wrong, the RAS will help us notice things that are going wrong. It almost kind of proves us right. If we're believing things are going to go great for us and everything's working out in our favor, then we're going to start noticing those things. And that's a really important part that I feel like a lot of people overlook or just don't know about. Everybody has it. It's a part of our brain. It's a part of the function of the human brain. So if we constantly expect lack, rejection, or failure, we'll tend to notice evidence that supports those expectations. But when we become aware of these patterns, we realize we have a choice. We can surrender the old story and choose to trust that God, Source, the universe, is actually working for us and on our side, bringing the good things into our life. As we begin to believe that abundance, health, meaningful relationships, and new opportunities are possible, our attention shifts and we start seeing and noticing possibilities that were there all along, but were hidden by the filters of the RAS. We literally can have things right in front of us, but we will not see them for what they are because our minds won't let us, because the RAS will make us pay attention to the negative stuff instead of the positive stuff. Once again, this is part of the ego. It's part of the protection system to warn us and keep us safe. But it's also very limiting. It's where all of our limiting beliefs come from. And it just ends up not being very helpful, especially in this day and age. We're not being chased around by tigers and buffaloes and whatever was after us back then. The world may not change overnight, but the way we see the world can. And sometimes that's the beginning of everything changing. And I don't think sometimes, I think it is the beginning of everything changing. Dr. Wayne Dyer used to say, when you change the way you see things, the things you look at change. All right, that was a bad paraphrase, but I think you get the point. So we are so much more than these bodies of ours. We are so much more than these bodies, these emotions, these thoughts, these things that trigger us. Those things don't stop us from manifesting what we want. Only our decision and our knowing that we are one with the Creator, we are one with the great I am, that we are eternal beings, that we are actually spiritual beings having a human experience. But we can override this human tendency to look for the worst and be afraid and always expect bad things, or just feeling stuck like nothing, same shit, different day, that kind of a attitude. And a lot of us have that. I mean, I used to say that for years. I'm sure I said that from time to time. When we choose to embrace the unknown and trust the unknown, which is God, which is Source, which is faith, that's what the whole Bible's talking about. When we truly have faith in the unseen, and the fact that God loves us, the Creator is for us and working in our favor, and that the deck is stacked for us, not against us, when we truly believe that and start living like that, that's when our lives will change. That's when the things will start showing up. That's when we will change and become the people who would have the things that we want. We truly are unlimited because we are one with the I am, the great I am, the creator of all, and they are unlimited, and so are we. All right, I hope this encouraged you. Have a great day.